they found out that by yelling expletives, they managed to hold their hand in a position of pain for longer. There's something to it, man. My mom watched me play GTA 5 opening mission, and then she felt comfortable swearing. Yo, let's go. That's what I'm saying. Also, and again, this is something that is a bit of a contested topic, especially for my viewers over in Australia. Hello. Um, censorship kind of goes hard, huh? I know that like again, I think censorship in a way should come from the home. Not, that's not, again, like you can't make these utopian like statements, right? Like obviously it would be great if people just had common sense and if everybody was a good parent, but that's simply not. Ooh, Gasher, hold. Let's go, baby. That's a new legendary. Lock that bad boy. Um, but if everybody was comfortable with their kids playing like 18 plus games, because look, letting your child go to war at age like 10 and hear the most like toxic shit on earth, it's gonna teach them some pretty bad manners. And I don't want to shit on the US of A too much, but you know I don't want to say that in a PvE game such as Helldivers 2, the VoIP in that game, I had one group of Americans that, I'm not. Look, the EU has been known to have a few individuals that have caused problem in history. I'm not saying it's purely a past the Atlantic Ocean issue, but I definitely notice it more in American lobbies where it's a couple of kids that played a little bit too much Call of Duty with perhaps people who were either of age or kind of screwed up. And let's say their dialogue, their vocabulary is very rich and poor at the same time. It's rich in terms of the value of the words that they use, but also poor in terms of there's very couple of words that they like using more than others. And look, generalizations in general shouldn't be made ever, right? We can all agree with that at some point. Like not everybody's made equal, but there are patterns, There are isn't like doesn't everybody dislike uh you know it's like one of those things that you say to your friends, but then whenever you're in a public platform, maybe you make a few enemies, you send the wrong message, especially if you're a player of influencing. So maybe I shouldn't get too much into it, but there are definitely groups of people who are disliked in the gaming community. Simply again because of these generalizations, right? Because of these grotesque in a way ways of thinking about certain especially some countries. Just not great reputation. That's all I'm saying. They need to hire better PR people. Knox, oh, sorry. Yeah, look, Mr. Knox. Oh, I could have definitely gotten there. Give me a second, Knox. How much ammo we have? Plenty. All right, let's not let's not die up here. I threw away all my cartridges of milk, right? Yeah, I did. You know what? This shield has only brought me like pain. Goodbye. You're going to the ether now. I never want to see you again. Tor socks Hedge gets canceled by the Americans. Oh no! Well, that's the thing, right? I know. Hopefully, the take is based even there, right? Because they know the kind that they breed over there. Okay, they have their own enemies. It's like one of the countries with the most problems. No! Recover. Okay, this is fine. Ooh, can we do anything here? No, but we've recovered. So let me Yeah, baby, yeah. All right, we gotta go. We gotta do something like that. Maybe I don't jump. I just do it. That's the thing, right? So whenever you're creating content in English, obviously it's accessible by like the majority of the world as the unofficial lingua franca. But a lot of that audience is probably going to come from the States, right? Not at my time slot. I chose a very un-American time slot, I think. Wait, the audio of the game hasn't been playing. Hopefully not for a really long time. I must have hit the button on accident at some point. Um, whoops. We're professional streamers here. Oh, let's go. But like a lot of the audience, I imagine, has to come from the US, right? Like at least for my YouTube, I guess. I need to check my analytics at some point. Also, can I just say, the YouTube algorithm is kind of screwed up. Like, you know, my videos right now are very very irregular in terms of the views that they get. I think there's like, you know, 5 people who are watching the series pretty regularly, at least just going by the viewer count on each of the videos. But see what I'm saying? Who are you? Who are you? Oh, these are just the weapons that I dropped. Oh, they kind of just stay there? Ugh. Not very Sigma of them. Yeah, okay, so last time these two were Iridian weapons, I think, or these two. So we're making a little bit of progress. Things are being re-rolled here. Hello, Defiler. Thunderstorm me. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. One of my most recent videos, I said like AI has created its own genre whenever we were talking about the TikTok AI genre recreators. And I think just because of the title, like it drives a lot of people more into it. AI is like a pretty big topic right now. I wonder if I named all my videos after like AI stuff that just like, because those people don't watch the actual video, right? And probably with good reason. It's not the not the best use of their time, I don't think. But you know, people enjoy what they enjoy, and I'm glad I can bring like a modicum of, I wouldn't say happiness, but maybe positive impact in some, like even if it's like 1%, I'm happy, because you know what we say about the 1%, folks. You know, like it's crazy. And one of my earlier videos as well, I named it like something religion based, just because. Okay, I don't know. Look, this I might take you a little bit behind the curtain here. Okay, titles of videos for YouTubers, at least this is how I do it, and I imagine that's how other people do it as well, because you know, it's a matter of instincts. Usually the first way you do something is kind of like not natural, but like probably things that at least one other person will do out there. And if you keep a watch out for this, you might be able to see the pattern. People usually name their videos after like, with gameplay at least, right? Not with people doing like video essays or anything like that. Those are a little bit more, you know, I was gonna say kosher, but I just meant more, you know, prepared, I guess. They have a little bit more sauce put into them. But you just kind of select the middle of the video, see whatever topic you were talking about at the time, and then try to make a funny title out of it. That's pretty much all. That's the secret. And so, you know, next time you go watch a video from like your favorite gameplay enjoyer, if you go to around the middle of the video and see, you know, or like, you know, 2/3 in or whatever. Yeah, these chests are kind of broken. 2/3 in or whatever. You might see some, you know, a pattern emerge, let's say. You know what I need? I need a class mod that gives me ammo regen in case I do the stupid thing about forgetting the to buy ammo again. Yeah, let's keep an eye on that. We need ammo regen, brother. What's up, brother? Yeah, sorry. For all the guys out there that I just exposed with some of the most coveted secrets of the platform. Rifle accuracy. That's not what I'm looking for. Ooh, hold. Nuh-uh. Shops have new inventory.
I'll just take a gander here.
Oh man, I'm sweating. I you guys ever eat nuts to try and hold the sweat from happening? I tried for a while, but the thing about what's the name of the nuts that help you with that? It's it'll come to me at some point. There is like one specific type of nut that you can eat that reduces your sweating a little bit, just because of like. Also, can we say, going a little bit back on the topic of us being like, you know, made out of stardust and actual elements? Isn't it screwed up that like eating things, like specific things with certain vitamins or certain like things to them, make your body change? Can we talk about that for a second? You can eat like a something that grows in a tree, and it's like magically makes you sweat a little bit less. That's crazy, right? Like we are altering our DNA simply to like be a little bit more comfortable, right? Like, isn't that insane? Sorry. Maybe there's more to pull on that thread, but right now I think we can just let it stew there for a second. That's nuts. Okay, you need help, okay, sir? You need to. What were we saying before? Oh yeah. And I said, oh yeah, thinking it would like magically make me remember, but no, it doesn't. It doesn't work that way. That's it's simply ridiculous how we can just alter. We are masters of our bodies, man. Our bodies are temples that we introduce things to. It's bloodwing damage. That's not what I'm looking for. Wait. Have we opened these guys before? I don't think we... Oh, no. Oh, wait. Wait, what? Oh, Look. We are awake, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we are conscious, okay? Losing out on a couple of Crimson Chests sucks. I don't know what's happening there, but I do have 4 mods running on a 20-year-old game, so it could be, you know, it's not entirely unexpected. Yeah, these chests are they just don't work, and it's fine. It's fine. We're still getting, you know, pretty regular things coming through them, so it's we're persevering. Okay. Oh, this one works though. Wave Blaster, Radiant Blaster. We just keep getting the blasters, brother. We just keep getting blasters. Orion? Hold? No, we've gotten an Orion before. Still look cool though. Health regen. Disgusting. Disgusting. Where was I going? Again, bringing it back to the Throbber. I bet you can... The fuck? An explosion noise to lower a bridge? Fire that guy. Oh, masher me? No. Masher me? No. What was I saying? I need that replay feature. Not next week, but eventually it's coming where, you know, I'm gonna have the death counter for sure, and then I gotta be able to press a button and look at the last like 30 seconds. It's probably gonna result in a whole lot of you know, time spent looking at the replay. But that's, people enjoy that type of stuff, right? People go crazy for that. It's like 1/10 of watching football or soccer for those out there with some you know. Look, I'm not saying that it shouldn't be called football whenever you're using your hands mainly to throw the ball, but just because you kick it once doesn't make it foot equivalent, okay? Now, if you could kick it all the time, then that would be pretty sweet. You guys ever watch rugby? It's like a crazy sport. It's It's a more real version of, you know, you're using your muscles. Those are your only shoulder pads. Hello? Revolution. We've acquired the revolution in our travels. Ooh, hello. If only I was a shotgun lover, I would appreciate you. Alas, it is not to be, my friend. It rules. Yeah. Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. My mom is a big fan of is it the All Black, the New Zealand or Australian team? I went to a rugby league game. I had so much fun. Yeah, right. It's just like the levels of, and that's the thing, right? I'm not a sports guy, but having been friends with someone who is for a little bit now, I kind of get it. And especially watching, and I know this is gonna sound maybe a little dumb, but watching Ted Lasso also gave me a little bit of appreciation for you know, football is the example, but it's not necessarily the only thing. Like the environment behind a, you know, stadium. Shut up, me too. Shut up, me too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. And yeah, it gives you like a different perspective, right? Because you see the technical side of it and makes you appreciate a little bit more of the real thing going on. But also, you know, the energy that's in a stadium whenever you go, I imagine it has to be infectious, right? Like so many people yelling, so many people hyped up, right? Like whenever I go, yeah, let's go, we got a legendary or whatever, you know, I bet that's like, that resonates a little bit with some people. It's a war cry, right? That's why they put drums in wars. I follow Leeds United after watching Ted Lasso. That's pretty cool. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. You get a little bit of appreciation for sports, for the hype that comes with it. I think Ted Lasso did a lot of PR for football, for people who aren't necessarily sports fans. It adds another, it's like that with many topics. I think whenever you add a level of awareness to a complexity, you find it a million times more interesting, right? The thing about football for me, I guess, is that I was raised on the concept of football as like more of an art form than a money generating machine. And so, you know, back in the day, we had like all of the different like Brazilian players. We had you know, Zidane with his fucking headshots, whatever they're called. You know, Messi and all of that stuff. Like, you know, great players. And it was about what they did with the ball, right? It wasn't just about, you know, tactics. And obviously the tactics led to those plays, don't get me wrong. But you know, what is it real, that video where the guy saves the ball by like going on both of his hands, putting them on the floor, and then putting his legs behind his back and like kicking the ball out into the field again? That's like a sick clip. And this is something, by the way, EA, feel free to contact me as part of your marketing PR team, because look, I might have no credentials, but I think that's kind of the point of going to the marketing team over there. And am I about to give $1 million idea to potentially like 3 people? And you know, it's the 6 degrees of familiarity, right? Like through 6 people, you can get to anywhere on Earth. So, you know, perhaps one day this will make it to the big leagues. Look, I think it would do great for your FIFA, right? Because in the last 2 FIFA games, they added the women's teams, right? And the players. And obviously there's a portion of the audience that is simply, you know, they have too much testosterone, and then therefore they hate women. I'm not pandering to those cycles, okay? I'm going for the people who are like, yeah, it's cool that they added women, but I don't get excited because I don't know any of them. This is what you do, Mr. Ubisoft. No, we don't talk about those guys here. This is what you do, Mr. EA. To every player, including the male ones, okay? Whenever you get their card, let there be a little button that you can see like a sick play that player has done. right? Like a cool pass or a shot being scored, anything like that, I bet you it will immediately make people way more excited about all players in the game, right? Like, you know, you unpack one of the women, and perhaps maybe you just don't follow the women's league for football, but you see like a sick like play that they did during a game. It's wild that they added something to a FIFA game. I know. Whenever and that's why I think people hated it, right? Like they weren't ready for it. Change is never good. Hold. Can I do it again? I don't think I can. I should have brought... Fuck it. Woo! Should have brought some healing bots. But yeah. You add a play, you add a little video that, you don't need to make it a, make it a WebM file. You don't need to add like, 50 gigabytes of plays. But like you add like, and then you maybe like do a 3 or so. Like then each time that they open the pack and get the player, they'll see the same video. But at least they will have seen it. And so they'll be like, ooh, she did the sick play. And she has some good stats. I need her on my team. I think that would go a long way to make the sensible FIFA players enjoy that aspect of the game more. Personally, again, I'm not. The last time I played FIFA was in like 2010 maybe, so 2011. I'm not the like best person to. Ooh, again, what the hell is going on with that first shot, man? But you're welcome. You're welcome. What the fuck is happening? No. Give me back. Okay. Maybe we just do something like this. What? Oh, it's just simply not working over there. Okay, hold on. No. Okay. So what? Do I need to do it like maybe over here? It's just not working, huh? Oh, okay. We found the angle. That's all I'm saying. That's all. Give it a try. See if then people start to, maybe you even win over the, the mega male guys, the guys who are so so straight that they hate women. Oh man, I don't know. I'm just like a silly little guy. I don't think that's enough. No, not enough. I'm just a guy, a guy with ideas, but sometimes those ideas pay. Ooh, you're definitely it, right? Oh, well, never mind. Oh, am I stuck? I'm just sliding. There we go. I need to find the proper angle on this. I'm going a little crazy. I think like back in the day you could just like walk over, but now they're making you work for it, man. This shit is unacceptable. Can I just walk along these pipes over here, maybe, and just fall straight down? Doesn't look that way. Give it a try. Maybe we find. Life is all about trying new things. Life is all about trying new things. Okay, we found a more reliable way to get there. Look, man, you can always improve no matter what you do, okay? You can always improve. You always add a little bit of time. We're back in the damn vault, baby. Oh, look. Are we not getting very lucky? And have we been here for like 3 hours? Yeah, but at least we're making progress. With every chest we open, there's a little bit more possibility that ooh, a little bit more possibility out in the world. This is again, oops, I need to just tell you guys, there's a thing about getting these as a Diablo player, I always get excited whenever I see an orange. You might not see me, internally, right? Just like sometimes you laugh internally or you cry internally, just so nobody else sees. you know, sometimes I might see a legendary and be like, oh, and then I see it and, you know, I'm in the middle of a rant or something, and so I don't really pay attention to it. Unless it's new. If it's new, then, you know, you gotta get that reaction in there. You gotta do a little bit of farming. But otherwise, it's something addicting. It's gambling, right? This is what this is the basis for loot boxes. That this is, you know, it's all Gearbox's fault because of this game and this game alone. That's what gave you know, Overwatch the idea. You guys think how fucked up that is, by the way? And then the fact that, despite it being like a clear Overwatch thing, EA like patented their own version of loot boxes. That whole court case, I didn't follow all of it, but it was funny just in the basis that it was happening. It was fucking crazy, man. That they were really trying. Surprise mechanics is what they called it. Oh my god, dude. The gaming space is a crazy place. I'm glad that there's more regulations coming into it. Quite frankly, I think that if you want to, you know, you need to be treated like a casino, and your earnings need to, like, you know, you need to pay like heavy taxes to the government or something like that to keep your business going. Now, does that mean you still make a shit ton of money? Yeah. And is it predatory? Yeah. And should children not be allowed to engage with it? Yeah, absolutely. And so big ups to what was it, Netherlands, for being the pioneer in making it so children can't gamble. It's a great system, folks. Good job, you guys. The Nordics stay winning in many ways. Other than I've heard that things, and I don't know how far into it I got last time, but I heard things aren't going so good for Mr. Norway. What's going on over there? Your buying power is going down. You're feeling what the rest of Europe has been feeling for a while now. You're no longer the happiest, like one of the happiest countries in the world. I mean, at least their prisoners are still living it up, right? And can I say, by the way, hello. We already have you though. Can I say that and look, right? The reason why it works is that their crimes aren't as heinous, right? They're not shooting up a school, they're like stealing something. And so whenever, you know, people in Norway go to prison, it's actually supposed to be re-educational and you know, reintegrating them back into society. And the whole point is that you don't really go to prison again. Meanwhile, you know, in other countries that I don't want to mention by name too much, but you know, heat has definitely been going towards them today alone. It's not really about redemption, right? It's just about keeping people off the streets until you're too overfilled, and therefore you need to, like, you never really fix the root cause of the issue. I don't know if it's been getting better or anything. I don't know how much, you know, Orange is the New Black altered the the prison biology. I got it. Yes! Oh, finally! Finally! Oh! One less fucking Iridian weapon to goddamn look out for. I can't wait to get rid of all of them. Yes! Stick off that fireball. Oh my god. Holy shit. We're eating good tonight. We're celebrating a hunt with, you fucking know it. Another hunt, okay? But holy shit, man. Oh, it's been a long time coming, okay? It's been a long time coming. Now we just need to watch out for 2 more Iridian weapons and then never again. And it's the rolling splatter gun and the splat gun. Oh my god, the day we get both of those is the day that we... Oh, no. Oh! Is the day that we go insane mode, alright? Okay, where am I? Sorry. Woo! A lot of oxygen rushed to my brain. You guys ever take all of the lung? Oh, wait. I forgot to go up again, didn't I? Yeah. You guys ever push all of the oxygen out of your bodies and then try to scream? It's kind of like telling people that you can't lick your elbow and then seeing people try to lick their elbows. It's inevitable to cause people to try it. Ooh. two. I think this is the first legendary chest, or chest with two legendaries. I think we might have had two pistol legendaries, two equalizers next to each other, but big guns. Unfortunately, both of these big guns are worthless to me, but it's cool to see. It's cool to see. What was I talking about? Oh man, it's these times that make me feel like, you know, saying, "Ooh, a squirrel," and then like getting completely sidetracked. Whenever it comes to performing a task, I'm pretty good to staying on topic. It's it's just about the brain, right? It's about the brain kind of going where it's going, and me not being too invested. I think if I really if I really get into a rant, it will be more difficult for me to you know, how much more ammo do I have on this thing? Plenty. You know what I'm talking about? It's difficult for me to lose track of the topic because I'll be so into it that you know, I'll really want to finish a point. But otherwise, we're touching on a lot of surface topics, and like I said earlier, sometimes doing a lot of little things is more gratifying than knowing one big thing. Right? Like, I can't get in here every time and talk about, you know, the ins and outs of literature. I could try. And, you know, we've touched on social linguistics. Again, these are my departments of knowledge. These are the things that I tend to know more about. Simply because, you know, that's what university is for. I would be amiss to not have retained at least, like, you know, 10% of the knowledge, which I think is accurate at this point. You guys think, you know, like I said, I'm a big high school non-believer, right? I think that, you know, and that, not that you should quit. We've gone down this road before, okay? I'm a big, like, you know, not preschool, whatever, the intermediary school. What's this called? What is it called? The school you go to before high school. You know what I'm talking about? Years like you know, 5. Ooh. Oh, it's like a blowy up gun. Years like, you know, 5 to 9 or something like that. In this context, like 10 to 12 are high school years. Like, that's all fine. That gives you a lot of basics. That teaches you about history. You know, and school is more about socializing anyways, and the knowledge that comes with it is like secondary at most. But, and it's also a way, by the way, for your parents to get a little bit of fucking peace and quiet for the first time in 7 years of their lives. So closer to 4 years, but still, it does a lot of work for for the caring parents at the very least. Anyways, I'm getting there. I'm not gonna say what was I talking about yet, because I remember we're in the topic of schools. Oh yeah, I'm a big high school non-believer, right? Not in terms that you should quit and that it's not useful for you. It gives you some basics, but at that point, you know, between 15 and 18 years old, you're in your rebellious phase, right? You're not conforming to society, you know. Your school is worthless. Do drugs. Don't do drugs, but yeah, you can do some drugs. Look, okay, I'm not recommending any, but there's definitely some that are better than others. In terms for, like, you know, your long-term health. Okay, let's not get into it yet. This is like a 2 years from now conversation. Whenever we mature and knowing what's a bit and what's not, for coming from yours truly. But yeah, you know, especially because you have to pick like somewhat of a specialization depending on what country you live in, and you're not sure what you want to do in life. Being able to pick, like, you know, if your parents aren't monsters and force you to go down a path you don't want to go down, picking your university course, man, is it like really freeing, and getting to do something that you actually enjoy for the first time in your life. And being excited to learning is really fun, right? We've gone down I need to like change my that dialogue filler. I need to like I know we've rode this plane before or something like that. Is this anything? Damn, getting a lot of legendaries. Sorry. Sorry. I'm dying. Oh. Be excited to learn. It does something to the psyche, man. And yeah, big believer in the university. Not so much high school. High school is just there to kind of do a little bit of filler. I know we've wrote. I'm not gonna say that. You're crude. You're a crude person. You know that? Well, you need help. You need Jesus. You need some milk. There's a lot of things that you need. You guys know that in Norway and in other countries with not a lot of sunlight, they put vitamin D in the damn milk so that people don't fucking die? Because you get so little access to sunlight that there's Norway. That's true. Yeah, Norway exists. Yeah, dude, that's, I don't know, that's crazy to me. And the fact that you can do it, like, and this is a big topic for today's stream apparently, but the fact that you can just inject foods with different like elements to make you feel healthier, like you know, cooking things in a cast iron pan is healthy for you because it's literally being cooked in, like, it's being infused with iron. Now don't go crazy and you know, eat little iron pellets, because you will probably die from iron poisoning or whatever. Also, isn't it crazy that too much of anything can kill you, like even water? Like, and I'm not talking about like you know, your stomach bursting, because your stomach, or at least I think that your body processes water like pretty fast. Didn't even register my pun. There's Norway. There's Norway. That's true. Okay, because I don't have like a dumb accent. Okay. Well, in many ways I do. But I'm not. Oh shit. No, wait. But that's like an Australian sort of accent. A fish out of water. H2O. Oh no, clear. The condensation or something like that. Ooh, hello. Tiny little corner. Okay, but now we know that we can bolt. Now we know we can just walk to the end of this, so we're fine. I literally wrote it as the country. No, I understand. I understand now the pun, but there's a lot of moving parts over here, okay? You gotta give me a little bit of slack, man. You think this shit's easy? You think playing a video game is easy? This shit's hard, man. Sorry. I went a little off the rails there, and I want to apologize to everybody. No slack, be better, not for you. Wow. Okay, all right. Well, look, I'm missing a lot of context here, okay? Because my brain is moving from topic to topic a lot, and so I've already forgotten what the previous thing is towards. I'm gonna be a great streamer whenever, if I ever get many. Didn't we have an ammo regen? I should have picked that motherfucker up, man. Had like an inkling that I should. You guys ever have a feeling that a dream could be anything? That you run across something, especially in these types of games, right? Whenever you get an item. In Diablo, I'm like that. I collect everything, and then I only start bidding things after like I've researched what's good for the season, right? So like you see something and you want to pick it up, but you're like, there's no way that's gonna be useful. And then by the time you get to somewhere it would have been useful, you like kick yourself a little bit, and you're like, oh man, that would have been so good for a guy like me. You're missing a lot of shots too. You need to stop bullying me. But yeah, have a good time at work, as much as a good time as you can, I guess. Hopefully I won't be seeing you as early today. I mean, it would be lovely. It's nice to have you as a friend of mine, but you need to get that bread. And I hope the sourdough starter is good today. I don't know. I'm making. You guys ever try to make analogies that don't work? I make them a little bit of the time, and I think it's easier for someone who doesn't speak, you know, whose English is like second language or whatever, because you can bring in some idioms from like other languages into the fold, and English is such a moldable language. I was seeing a post about how there is a... There was a post about how, you know, you could use nouns as verbs. Like, I'm gonna be velociraptoring around the house all the time. And stuff like that, right? Like, you can add, like, a little bit of spice even to nouns, and it... Because of how English is made as a language, and if you don't know this, get ready for a little bit of a linguistics lesson. So, most languages can be boiled down to... Pistol ammo regen, you son of a bitch. How much is my current? 90% fire rate. So I lose lots of fire rate, but I get lots of pistol ammo regen. I think this is worth it for a guy like me. We lose 12%, but we don't have to worry about swapping to the equalizer at all times. So this is kind of what we're looking for a little bit. What was I talking about? Yeah, I mean, it's gone. I try. Look, I try my best. It's, you know, it's the Dumbledore wand thing. It's I've taken out that core memory, and it's been placed into a basin of black goo for a cool protagonist to dip their face into and nearly drown every time. It's not screwed up. Like, you get placed into this vision, and then every time the vision is over, they get out of the basin of the water, like, hello, Thanatos. You think that they would, I don't know, like, just find a better way to do it, I guess? You know why I'm getting distracted? Is that every time a legendary comes up, if I don't immediately recognize it, or if I want to make sure I have it, I look to the other screen, and I have to, like, read words. And as soon as that other part of my brain, the comprehension part of the brain, is activated, I guess, it decompresses the banter side of the brain, and so I just completely lose track of what I was saying. My train of thought comes to a screeching halt. Yeah, you guys ever light a dragon on fire and complain that it burns you or something? I don't know. See what I'm talking about? Like, you workshop some stuff. Can I say, whenever I was talking about the bit of whenever you return home and you're super thirsty, you know, I thought for me personally that you know, it going down Mr. Freestyle. I workshop. You ever workshop bits before you present them to your friends? Because if you're not necessarily if you're the funny guy, because a group can have several funny guys, and it's better for everybody, I think, if you do. You know what I'm talking about? But you know, it's... Ooh, Liquid Orion. We've been down here before. It breeds competition, right? You always want to one up. That's why you should only surround yourself with like-minded individuals. Therefore, nothing bad can come from life or something. Hold. Maybe go back on it a little bit. That's not exactly what I was trying to go for. Am I losing my voice? No, I'm just putting less effort into it. Oh man, we're gonna be out here in the... Because I really want to get this build going. Hydra. We have not had a Hydra. Hello. 5 heads of death. 5 heads of get in my pocket. Surkov. Die. Hydra, stay. Hydra has been marked off. I'm just doing this now because otherwise I'll just simply forget. And there was one more, right? There was 4? Yeah, here you go. Alright, cool. So, Gunslinger. Both of you can die. Where was I? Where were we? Oh, hold. Why am I always doing this? I go up once and then I think it's because, like, it doesn't, whenever I'm looking forward, it doesn't show me like that upper level, and so I'm always like, oh yeah, this must be where we're going. Um, you guys ever are you the type of person? I'm happy. Look, in video games in general, I kind of want to discover by myself what certain nuances of the game and things like that. But I'm also a huge sucker for videos that are like 10 things I wish I knew about the game before I played it. Because with some games, and again, I've been less and less doing this as the years have gone by. I've been having more fun like experiencing it in vivo, like through my own Plato's Cave, Allegory of the Cave. I've been having more fun, originally finding out, oh, this is what this does, and okay. And this has kind of been the experience a little bit with this game, and I've only been looking things up to